I get them before, no be property. Now, this is the pathway that so many Nigerian brands have taken. Now, if you think about it, how did BlackBerry suddenly become buried? Hmm. Lonely at the top, lonely, lonely, lonely. Money on my mind, money, money, money. I was fresh out of uni, and I'm telling you, the craze was everywhere. BB pin. That was the slogan. If you didn't have a BB pin, you were nobody. And it was common knowledge that if you have a BlackBerry, that you were happening. And I had one. Ah, yes, I did. I had a Bold 5. It was bold. But then something happened to this renowned product. It got extinct. And this is the message that I want to share today. How do you ensure that your brand does not become a dinosaur? Now, the idea behind unique selling proposition, I spoke about it in the previous episode. And then I emphasized that this is how you set yourself apart from the competition. But the reality is, it's not that easy. Yes, setting yourself apart today is only as valuable until the competitors catch up. So if you want to stay ahead, it is imperative that you are constantly looking for new ways to delight or address the customer's issues. And this is what I'm going to be addressing. 3 steps you can take to ensure that your brand does not go out of fashion. Old fashion is not a fad. It's a reality, and it will catch up on your brand if you don't act now. What gives you your competitive advantage today can lose its value tomorrow. What that means is, for any Nigerian business entrepreneur, it is important that you innovate, renovate, and reinvent yourself. If you don't do that in this environment, you will sink. So let's look at 3 hacks that you can use, or 3 steps that you can use to ensure that your USP does not become a fad. First step is to track customer needs. What you need to do is to be checking regularly, are the needs of your customer changing? Customer today, rain fit fall on top their head. Tomorrow, na sun. And what that means for you as a business owner is that if the needs of the customer changes, then it is imperative that you also change your value proposition. An example, now, people wey dey use phone take picture. Tomorrow, if you be saying a laptop go dey rain now, and everybody go dey carry laptop around. Once that change is coming up, you must jump and click into it. Don't go and stay and say, this is how we have been doing it. You go turn dinosaur like our papa. You don't hear, ba? Second step you should do, track competitors' innovation. We know they look competitors, no concern us wetin they do, say we all get the for market. I pity you. I laugh in Greek. Let me just explain to you. Please track competitors' innovation. It's very important. The same way they don't tell, make it what? Here. Once you track competitors' innovation, what happens is that you are staying abreast of what everybody is doing, so that you can quickly respond to anything that is going to create a shift from your product to the competitor's product. Make you no carry last too. R&D. I'm sure some of us are wondering, what is this? Rather and dada. No, R&D means research and development. It is not in the DNA of Nigerian entrepreneurs. We don't do it. As a matter of fact, we don't know it. Today, I will cast what it is. R&D is a proactive approach. What you do is that you start researching and coming up with innovative ways. You have an R&D unit. How small business won't get R&D unit? When we say a one-man business will be, you self will be the member of that unit. It doesn't matter. CEO, what do you call yourself? Entrepreneurs, startups. Please ensure that you have an R&D unit, or you are carrying out research and development. This is exceptionally important for any business owner. You have to innovate. You have to come up with new patterns, new designs, so that you stay abreast of your game. Now let's start with what I'll call the market pulse test. This is where you want to check the pulse of the market. Interesting concept here, but it's a very important one. So what you want to do is that you want to check, is there any trend emerging in the industry that you are in? Is there any new patterns or ways that people are doing stuff, or new ideas or solutions that are coming in to your industry? Well, if something new is coming up and you have not caught upon it, ask yourself, how can this impact your unique selling proposition? That is, what is giving you a competitive advantage? Let me give you an insight to this so that you can stick better. Remember when Glow came into the market? There were other players, right? And other players were charging per minute. But then Glow came in with per second billing, and then they grew very rapidly within the market. What the other players had to do is that for them not to fall behind, they needed to change their billing system from per minute to per second. So the question I've asked you is that check within the industry where you are playing and try to identify if there's any new trend or any pattern. Oh my God, we have come to the end of today's show. Hey, I have to go. But then, before I leave, remember that I have a branding class where you can join, and then you can get all the insights on how to build your brand. You can join that by going to www.pistonandfusion.org. And also, if you want more Nigerian entrepreneurs to be able to see this video, then you know what to do now. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for listening. I remain your host, Adeola Badmus. Stay blessed. Peace out.